Broward County Convention Center in Fort Lauderdale for Florida Supercon. Look here, Gangrel's Wrestling Asylum. Gangrel has a booth. The man right here, he's indie wrestler, a wrestling trainer at Gangrel's Wrestling School. So we give a plug here in South Florida in Dania Beach. Gangrel's Wrestling Asylum. New to the area, but growing every day. ECW original, how about that? That fact. Jimmy Jannetty! Jimmy, thank you so much, Jimmy.
Thank you.
All right, so Fantasy Super Cosplay Wrestling, pro wrestlers, trained pro wrestlers, dressed in cosplay. Huge event the other night. This has been a huge event. FSCW is growing leaps and bounds. Huge event the other night. Geoffrey, the giraffe from Toys R Us, made an appearance, surprise appearance in the JJ Rumble, named after Jackie Johnson, the late Jackie Johnson, friend of all. And this man, Jimmy Jannetty, had a big role in that viral segment. It's everywhere. Jimmy, tell us what you did in the event.
Well, after 30 years in professional wrestling, I had to switch my job for a night and become a FedEx courier to deliver the Amazon package to Gangrel so he could deliver the Amazon Prime bitch to Geoffrey Giraffe. It was a blast. I had a great time.
It was so cool because Gangrel and Geoffrey were neck to face, and they had to in the JJ Rumble, and then all of a sudden you come out, deliver the well, actually Gangrel makes a phone call, a cell phone. He takes a cell phone, makes a phone call. You come running out, and then give him the package. Just what was that whole experience like?
Oh, it was a blast. I was standing in the back with Gangrel and talking about it, and we had a plan from the beginning. It was just worked out well for us.
What did you think too when you got out there and just the reaction and just the crowd?
I was shocked. I was shocked. The crowd seemed to really understand what we were doing without any kind of predisposition to it. So I was very happy with that they understood what we were doing.
And also, listen, Jimmy, you've been around the wrestling business a long time, and you always want to get reaction from the crowd. You always want to get a crowd to shows. That was like a huge upper indie class event, or even like a Ring of Honor event. I mean, the performances they put on, but dressing in cosplay and portraying those characters and doing that. What are your thoughts about FSCW?
It's honestly, this is the first time that I've actually been to the promotion itself. Heard about it for years, and these guys, man, it's difficult under normal situations to go out there and wrestle, but to sit in those costumes and work inside a ring, it's difficult, very difficult, and those guys just did it without any problems, without a hitch. Everything went off great. The fans were into it. The wrestlers themselves were into it. Absolutely an awesome evening. I had a great time.
And Jimmy, one of your guys from Gangrel's Wrestling Asylum actually was wrestling on a couple of the shows. Tell us about him and what did you think how he did?
Absolutely. We had Chris Carter out there who was doing, I think he did Bullseye one night, he did Shocker another night, and he had a great time. He did a great job.
Jimmy, that was the biggest crowd he ever wrestled in front of.
I think it is. Yeah,
I mean, there were like probably 1,000 people or more that was there.
It was huge. It was huge. They said it was standing room only. They kept adding chairs as they could, but they eventually had to stop because the fire marshal said no more. So just an awesome crowd and just a fun night. Can't wait to do it again.
All right, Jimmy, I'm gonna back up here because you know why? I want everyone to see. You've got the FedEx outfit, so it was a.
I did. I stole a shirt from the FedEx guy and turned the hat around backwards, and we had a
Kevin
great
James,
time.
the King of Queens.
That's right. But he's got a little bit on me, but I'm gaining on him. Gaining on him. So yeah, sitting around doing nothing these years.
Perfect fit for you playing the character.
It was. I had a blast. 5 minutes and I was done, and that's always a great evening. Always fun.
Were you surprised how viral the thing went, or you thought, hey, this has a chance to do something big?
No, absolutely not. When I woke up Saturday morning, after that was all over, some friends of mine from Philadelphia, Chubby Dudley, another ECW original, he called me. And the thing was on ESPN. It just went viral that quick. So I was shocked. I was absolutely shocked.
Jimmy, thank you so much. Good job the other night.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
Hey, Gangrel's Wrestling Asylum, what can people, I know you got the phone number, website, what do we got?
Absolutely. We got the phone number here, 954-505-3201. Dania Beach, Florida, Gangrel's Wrestling Asylum. We're there all the time. You should be there. Student show next week, July 22nd, 4 p.m. He'll be there. I'll be there. You be there.
Thank you, Jimmy.
Thank you, sir.